spaceship flies off, what do you think happens to our astronauts? So we're going to come up with a solve, right? Ruth, where's my calculator?
She's right in front of you, Mr. Harrison.
Can she do analytic geometry?
Absolutely. And she speaks.
Which one?
Both, sir. Geometry and speaking.
Can you find me the frame data using the Grant-Schmidt?
Orthogonalization algorithm. Yes, sir. I prefer it over Euclidean coordinates.
Good. I'll need that by the end of the day. I'll also having you check Stafford here's numbers from time to time, right? As well as the rest of these men.
I can work that out myself, Al.
I'm sure you can, Stafford. I'm sure all of you think you can. But if that were really the case, Shingles wouldn't be flying out the heat shield now, would they? Excuse me, I want to make something very clear. In 14 days, the Mission 7 will be here for training. And I have no doubt they will have questions about our work. So the Space Task Group will be as advertised. And the world's greatest mathematicians and engineers will not have a problem with having their work checked, will they? Good. So let's have an amen, goddammit.
Amen! 12, 11, 10. According to a Women in the Workplace 2018 survey in Forbes magazine, women of color are not only significantly underrepresented, they are far less likely to be promoted to manager and more likely to face daily discrimination and less support from their boss.
As two young women of color, we realize that we will have to work 10 times as hard as our white counterparts. We noticed and somewhat respect
Katherine Johnson is an African-American mathematician who, with the help of her work at NASA, was a critical part of the first manned spaceflight.
But I bet you haven't heard of her before seeing the movie Hidden Figures, have you? The mistreatment of women of color has happened for centuries, and it continues today.
This mistreatment has erased so many of the women of color who have helped contribute to these monumental tasks. But without them, they may have never been complete. Hidden Figures by Theodore Melfi and Alison Short.
My numbers are spot on.
Not a problem, sir. I'll double check. I'm not going to be able to
read what you can. The rest is classified.
Oh, excuse me. May I ask where the ladies' room is?
There's no bathrooms here. There's no colored bathrooms anywhere outside the West Campus. 9, 8, 7. Ruth, where's that girl with those numbers?
On a break?
We take breaks now?
Mr. Harrison, here you are, sir.
Is Stafford heat shield calcs?
It's hard to be sure, sir.
Do you know what we're doing here?
Try to put a man into space, sir.
That's right. So you can throw these in the trash.
Excuse me?
I said you can throw these in the trash. Here. It's not an insult to your work. It's just absolute. I mean, that's how fast things are moving. What I'm asking you, what I'm asking all of my geniuses, is to look around the numbers, to look past them, to look through them. For questions to answers we don't even know to ask yet. Because without them, we are not going anywhere. We are staying on the ground. We are not going into space, we are not circling the Earth, and we are certainly not reaching the moon. And in my mind, I am already there. Are you?
Yes, sir.
Good. I don't need another smart girl with a calculator.
Can I go home, sir?
Oh, yes. Yes, you can.
Good night, sir. 6, 5, 4. Colonel Glenn's launch coordinates accounting for all window change, sir.
I told you this. Computers don't author reports.
Those are my calculations. My name should be on it.
That's not the way this works. Paul, what's happening here?
Mr. Harrison, I'd like to attend today's briefing.
Why is that?
Well, sir, the data changes so fast. The wind and the landing zones are constantly changing. I do my work. You attend these briefings, and I have to start all over. And Colonel Glenn launches in a few weeks, and we don't have the math figured out yet.
That's not how this works. She does not have clearance.
I cannot do my work without having all the data and all the information as soon as it's available. I need to be in that room hearing what you hear.
Pentagon briefings are not for civilians, okay?
I believe I'm the best person to present my calculations, Mr. Harrison.
You're not going to let this go, are you?
No, sir.
Well, I get that much. But around here, who makes the rules?
You do, sir. You're the boss. You just need to act like one. Thank you, sir.
3, 2, 1. Ruth, get Cape on the line. And Stafford's trajectories. They need to be updated. Where is she? Where the hell is she? Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you, and you're never where I need you. It's not my imagination. Where do you go every damn day?
The bathroom, sir.
The bathroom. The bathroom.
Yes, sir, the bathroom.
For 40 minutes a day? What do you do in there? We are T-minus zone here, and I put a lot of faith in you.
There's no bathroom here for me.
What do you mean there's no bathroom here for you?
There's no bathroom here for me. There are no colored bathrooms in any building outside the West Campus, which is half a mile away. Did you know that? I have to walk to Timbuktu just to relieve myself. And I can't take one of those fancy bikes. Picture that. Me in my uniform, skirt below my knees, and my heels. And don't get me started on that simple pearl necklace I can afford. Lord knows you don't pay the colors enough for that. And I work like a dog, day and night, living off of coffee from a coffee pot. Half of y'all know my being touch. So excuse me if I have to go to the restroom a few times a day.
For Christ's sake. There! No more colored bathrooms, no more white bathrooms. Just plain old toilets. Go to the bathroom wherever you damn well please. Preferably closer to your desk. At NASA, we all pee the same color. Blast off!
Friendship 7, we're recommending that the retro package not, and I repeat again, not be jettisoned. This means that you...
Roger that command. I'll be making a manual 05 entry as well as bring the scope in. Without the heat shield, there's no way for John Glenn to re-access the Earth's atmosphere.
You're going to use fly-by-wire for re-entry. You'll need to maintain a 0 angle. Over.
Roger that command. I'll be making a manual 05 entry as well as a flyby entry.
Weather in the recovery area, 3-foot waves, 10 miles visibility. Over.
Roger that. You're ground. You're going out.
Friendship 7, do you copy? Over.
I think the pack is just let go. You copy? There's a real fireball outside.
Friendship 7, do you copy? Over. Friendship 7, do you copy? Over. Friendship 7, do you copy? Over.
I'm clear, Capcom.
Roger that. How are you doing?
I'm good, but it was a real fireball out there, boy.
Roger that. Let's get you all the way home.
John Glenn successfully splashed down and is being recovered. Nice work, Captain.
You too, Mr. Harrison.
Do you really think we'll get to the moon someday?
We're already there.